But I could answer the other one.
Hold on.
I think that's you saying it on camera.
What do you think he's into? Some weird shit.
I wasn't even talking about that. I'm actually Googling. No, I'm Googling extreme behavior because you just go quick.
We're not talking about extreme. You're too slow. We're not talking about that.
No, you just go too quick.
Forever.
Well, you were asking if you were obsessed because you come to the gym at a certain time every day and you constantly do it, and you want to know if that was being obsessed. And I told you no. I think that it's extreme behavior. And then I just started going off on my own to look up the definition of extreme behavior while you guys went off on your own conversation.
It's for sure. You're obsessed with working out for sure. No, but you know what? I don't think that's what it was. I think you were. And
okay.
What does that even mean?
We're busy in a pretty important meeting. Okay. I want to know what the difference is between a fetish and an obsession. Because I don't know. Do you know, Carol? You can play on your phone now and look it up if you want.
No.
Because I don't know.
A fetish?
Fetish and obsession. What's the difference?
I think a fetish would be something that is like, I don't really want to say like not normal, but just maybe a little bit different than the normal.
Oh, boy,
maybe more out there than normal.
That just narrowed it down.
Like a fetish, like something that.
Wait a minute. Do you have an obsession?
Yeah, I am obsessed with something.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you?
Well, yeah, because you're not explaining what the hell you're talking about.
Okay. I think a fetish is more of something that's like a fantasy. There you go. I think a fetish is more of an obsession, but the obsession is like more of
So when somebody,
what was the word that I said? Fantasy.
When somebody has like a toe fetish, that's not really a fantasy, is it?
It's a fantasy.
It's probably
it's a fantasy.
Okay, but it turns into something else because they probably suck on toes.
But that's a fantasy. That's something that they are. That's a fantasy in their head.
Is it exactly? But they're actually sucking on the toe.
Okay.
It's not a fantasy any longer, is it?
Yeah, because the reason they're doing it is because something in their head is happening.
Did it go from fetish to fantasy?
Listen.
I mean, fetish to obsession?
No, listen. Because whatever they're doing, it is based on a fantasy in their head. An obsession is something that you just constantly want or you're constantly thinking about, but it's not like a fantasy in your head. Charles?
I think when you hear fetish, it automatically means sexual. And when you say, what was the other one again?
Obsession?
Obsession doesn't have to be sexual.
It doesn't have to, but you're saying that fetish is always sexual.
Yeah, I think so.
Can you?
I don't think that.
Can you please ask Siri? Or
I am right
Google?
now. I'm asking. Okay. Fantasy definition. Activity of a match.
No. Fetish.
Oh.
Not fantasy. Fetish and obsession.
Fetish.
Sometimes things are interchangeable. You know what I mean? Do you need a smarter phone? Or what? Why is this taking so long?
Fetish.
Jesus.
No,
Charles.
you wouldn't know why because I was spelling
Can you
it
come
wrong.
over, Charles?
No, I was spelling it wrong.
I'm going
Because
down.
I already had fantasy in there, so I was spelling it wrong. Okay.
Fetish.
Oh, crap.
Did you put in what's the
I
difference?
think Charles is right.
Did you put in what's the difference between fetish and obsession?
No, I'm looking up the definition and we're going to
Why
read
don't you
it.
just ask it right
No,
off the
we're
bat?
just going to read the definition.
Okay.
Fetish, a form of sexual desire
Ooh.
in which gratification is linked to an abnormal, I did use that word, degree to a particular object.
See, I think it's always usually sexual. And then being obsessed, that's just you being into something a little too much than healthy, like a little too...
Obsessed. Preoccupy or fill the mind, I did say it's all constantly on your mind, of continually, or it says fill the mind of someone continually intrusively, and to a troubling extent.
Ooh.
And that makes sense because I am obsessed with one thing. I'm obsessed with one person. Can you tell who it is?
No.
Yes, you can.
Your kid?
Duh.
Are you obsessed with your kid, Charles?
Mm-hmm.
You are?
Sure. No, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's constantly on my mind.
Is that an obsession?
Yes, it just, you not hear the definition.
No. Well, because I'm obsessed with weight training, but I don't always think about it.
Are you obsessed or do you just have a passion?
Well, I don't have a fetish for it, so I must be obsessed.
No, obsessed means
It's
that
actually
it's
kind of
on
my-
your
No,
mind.
Until it's unhealthy.
Is it on your mind continuously?
Weight training is very sexual for me.
But is it on your mind continuously and intrusively?
I think
To a
I've
troubling
had, I
extent.
think I've had an orgasm doing a
Yeah. I think
You're not
you
answering my question.
would have to say yeah, because he built a whole career off it. So it wasn't unhealthy until it became like an unhealthy, you know.
There you go.
No, that's fitness. That's health and fitness. Health and fitness would be something you're obsessed with. But is weight training something you're actually obsessed with? Are you constantly thinking about it to an extent that it's unhealthy?
The obsession wasn't constantly thinking about it.
Yes, it is. I
It
just read it to you.
Then
Fill
yes.
the mind continuously, intrusively, and to a troubling extent.
That is a troubling extent as me and weights. It's troubling.
Health and fitness, yes. Work.
I
No,
still
work.
I still get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to come down and weight train. Is that an obsession?
No, I think that's what do they call
Charles,
that?
do you have a fetish?
What do they
Kara's
call-
trying to figure
I think
shit
that's
out.
extreme behavior.
Yeah, extreme
She
behavior.
wants to know my fetishes.
She did. She's asking that question, not me. Dear God, I wouldn't ask you that question.
What? I didn't. What did I ask?
So you were talking. You got to be talking. Listen, no more. Charles and I are talking about some important shit here.
I was gonna look up.
Kara's
what I
asking you
said.
what your fetish is, and be real.
Oh, I'm super weird. I can't say that stuff on camera.
You can't.
I'm super weird. I'm into some weird shit. but I could answer
Hold on.
the other
That's
one.
you
Hold
say-
on.
I think that's you saying
Kara.
it on camera.
What do you think he's into? Some weird shit.
I wasn't even talking about that. I'm
Oh, no,
actually
dodge the fucking
googling.
question.
No, I'm googling extreme behavior because you
Kara,
just
we're
go
not
quick.
Talking about it. You're too slow. We're not talking about
No,
that. We've
you
been
just
on
go-
fetish
you
and
just go too
obsession
quick.
forever.
Well, you were asking if you were obsessed because you come to the gym at a certain time every day and you constantly do it, and you want to know if that was being obsessed. And I told you no. I think that it's extreme behavior. And then I just started going off on my own to look up the definition of extreme behavior while you guys went off on your own conversation.
What do you think?
It's for sure. You're obsessed with working out for sure. No, but you know what? I don't think that's what it was. I think you were, and then you made a career and you made lots of money, and now you're obsessed with making money.
It's a point of view.
I think I'm obsessed with films, like filmmaking, anything in that kind of like, it's constantly on my mind, like every 10 minutes.
Does it wake you up?
Mm-hmm.
I get woken up too. Awakened, I should say. Woken is not really a word, but awakened.
Uh-huh. Yeah, for sure. I'm always thinking of like ideas of what I could film or just anything with films, like anything with like filmmaking. Like it's always on my mind. Always.
Oh, then that is obsessed. If it's always on your mind, it's obsessed. Now, if you're like Leo and you just do it at a certain time and you've got a certain regimen that you do it and you can't skip or you're going to freak out and your whole day is going to be off, that's extreme behavior. And the more I
No,
look into that.
That's obsessed. That sounds obsessed. It's the same thing.
Hey, question for you, Charles, because I do this. Because I've learned that if I don't do this, what I'm about to tell you, it doesn't come out the same. When I come up with an idea for just a project, and I think it's a good idea, it wakes me. If I go back to sleep and think about it again when I wake up, it's never the same as if I would have written it down right there when it happened. Does that happen with you?
All the time. And then you tell yourself that you'll start writing it down or something, but you never do. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I do now because
do you?
I've told myself that, okay, the next time I'll make sure that I can remember that same feeling, that same idea that I had, but it's never the same.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem like. In fact, even writing it down, and then when I go back to it to try to write the idea, it's better for me just to stay up when I think of it and write it right there in like the whole project, or at least get into it to where, it can keep flowing. What about you, Cara? You have to be creative to have this happen.
Are you trying
Well,
to say
you're
that I'm
done.
not?
Huh?
I have notes in my iPhone, and I just open that and I put things in there all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Are you obsessed all the time?
It's just something comes up on my mind, then I do it. For example, I was randomly driving one day, and then I was like,
Randomly driving?
Yeah.
What do you do? What does that mean? You just like get in your car and just start driving?
Actually, yes, I do that a lot.
I do that a lot too.
Randomly. It's just, like, hey, we need to get out. Let's get in the car and go for a drive. Yes, randomly.
You put on music and you just start driving. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Wow. Okay, so I was randomly in the car, and I just thought, I need to pack some towels in my son's baseball bag, because when it rains or if the seats are still wet for the kids, it'd be nice if I could lay the towels down for them so their butts don't have to sit on the wet little benches. Randomly thought of it, and guess what? I just open up my phone and bloop, 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 done, and then it sits in there. And then sometimes I'm like, hey, I need to do this at work.
That was my response to that.
I'm just saying, I use the notes.
That's code for shut the fuck up.
So no, I didn't need to tell myself. I didn't need to forget to be like, oh, you should probably write it in your notes. I just knew right off the bat to put
How
them in
come
my
you're
notes.
talking with your eyes closed?
Her eyes are closed?
Her eyes are closed.
My eyes
She's talking to me like this, Charles. Can you see me, Charles?
Uh-huh.
Talking like this. How come you're talking with your eyes closed?
My eyes burning.
You know when singers do that, it's a big turnoff.
Did you know that I answered your question, but I'm sure you didn't hear it?
His face is like, oh shit, really?
Did you hear my answer?
Did you hear her answer, Charles?
I'm asking you. Did you hear my answer?
No, I did not.
No,
I'm not paying attention to you.
Do you want to know why my eye is closed?
Oh, I didn't hear that. Seriously.
I told you the reason. Charles, why is my eye closed? Were you listening?
You said it?
Yes.
Oh, didn't hear it.
Charles, why are my eyes closed?
He's not paying attention. I can tell
I
you.
didn't hear it.
He's not paying. He's fucking.
I was paying attention.
Was off in La La Land.
I didn't hear it.
My eyes were closed because my eye's burning. So when I was talking to you, I just had it closed.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that. I remember her saying that. And I think I said it, like your eye's burning.
But then you started talking.
That's not true.
I think I did. I'll go.
You know what the good thing is? We're recording this, so we're going to know.
Oh,
who
yeah.
you are.
You're going to be, like, exposed.
Uh-huh. I'll go back. I'm like, here, right now, I'm going to show you the edit of me saying it.
Speaking of exposed, is that one of your fetishes? Does that have anything to do with exposure? You don't have to answer that.
What do you mean?
I'm just listening to the words you're using. I'm trying to tie it into your fetish.
He really wants to know your fetish.
Yeah, but I mean,
you asked him the question, not me.
No, I didn't.
but I mean, what do you mean exposed?
Does it have anything to do with exposure?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to find like reasons why you're so disturbed.
Disturbed? I'm not disturbed. I'm fine.
Then you were twisted.
I don't know. I'm just into some kind of different things. I don't know.
That's cool. I don't have any fetishes, by the way.
At all.
I don't
Except
either.
for me.
I think everyone
I don't
does.
fetish.
You guys just
I
don't
guess
know.
there's
yet.
a difference. There's a difference between being kinky or into certain things and then having a fetish, right?
I don't know.
Why?
Yeah, why, Einstein?
No, because you said you don't have a fetish, and I would honestly say
I'm my own fetish.
I don't think I have a fetish either.
But you-
Charles, do you have a
He
fetish?
said he did. He's twisted.
Yeah.
Do you have a fetish, Charles, or are you just like twisted and just different?
I think you're just trying to. You're doing the same thing again with what you were saying. Leo is I was saying he's what is it? I keep on forgetting the word. Obsessed, and you said
you're having memory loss today. What's going on?
I know. I said he's obsessed, and you said no. You think it's what?
What do you think, Cara?
Extreme
He's talking
behavior.
to you.
Yeah, it's like the same thing. You're just wording it different. You're trying to say like, oh, like I think I'm kinky and twisted, but it's not a fetish. Like, yeah, it's a fetish.
So I've noticed this a lot in public because I observe people because it's free entertainment. And I can be by myself at a crowded place and just be very entertained. But one of the things I've noticed, and I'm wondering if it's a fetish or an obsession, I have noticed more often than not that skinny guys like big girls. Like, I'm being politically correct, mostly.
Mostly. Okay, but I need some visuals. How skinny are we saying is the guy, and how big are we saying is the girl? Are we talking about a curvy girl, or are we talking about a big girl?
Big. It might even cross over into the category of obese.
And are we talking about skinny guys, or are we talking about twigs?
Skinny guys.
Are we talking about twigs? There's a difference.
There is? I think it's a nuance. No, seriously though. And they're really into that. Is that a fetish?
I don't think it's a fetish. I don't even think it's an obsession.
Really?
I think that everybody.
Maybe it's a.
I think that everybody has a type, and then they just that's just their type. Yes, a type.
I don't think. I hate when people say type. I don't think. No.
He hates you.
I don't think people have types. I think because everyone's so dramatically different. What's a type?
Yeah, what's a type?
Okay, Charles, would you prefer? Okay, so if you were in a room,
put your boots on, Charles. Here it comes.
If you were in a room with 3 women and their backs were to you, and one was a brunette with long hair, and the next one was a redhead with long hair, and the next one was
not the redhead
long hair. Which one would you? You
didn't even have to finish. Not the redhead.
Exactly. There you go. So that's not your type.
I've just never met somebody with red hair that like I don't know.
So then you like brunettes or blondes? That's your thing. You like that. That is your thing. Okay. So then if those girls, you saw their arms and one was completely white and the other one had more of a goldy look to their skin, which one would you walk up to?
I don't know. One of my kids is from a white blonde. One of them are from a golden Mexican brunette.
There you go. You answered my question right there. So you like those two. Those are your types.
Yeah, but then that's not a type. That's what I'm talking about. They're like, oh, so you like it from way over here to way over here. That's your type. You mean everyone?
No, that's not it. Because get this. So the next girl that you date,
follow-up question.
The next girl that you date, I'm going to know that she's either a blonde or a brunette. And she's either going to be white or Mexican. She's definitely not going to have red hair, though. I know that.
I like black hair a lot.
Do you like curly hair or longer hair? Which one are you more attracted to?
I've been with both. That's why I don't like type, because it's like everyone's always like, oh, you have a type. And I'm like, let me name some girlfriends for you. So then it's like so dramatically different. I'm like, that's not a type anymore. That's like, I'll go out with anyone.
If you have,
I'll go out with anyone.
I'll go out with anyone.
If you have your eyes closed and you were to pick, you have 3 women, females, unless you go both ways. I don't know. Anyway, if you had 3 women to pick from and you couldn't see them, how would you make your determination as to the one you would pick?
If they can make me laugh.
What?
If they can make me laugh.
They're not going to be comedians for you. They're just going to sit there and you're going to be able to touch them. Just, you know what I mean? Like the face shape.
Why does it have to be sexual?
That doesn't have to be sexual.
Leo, I said I want a conversation. You're all about feel. If I'm feeling, then I'm gonna feel some butt or something. Like that's what I'm saying. Let's have a conversation.
Okay, fine. If we're gonna go that route, would you prefer her to have big boobs or a big butt?
Oh man, that's a killer question.
See? You have a type.
Even right.
Which one?
What do you mean? No, I'm saying it's a killer question.
You guys are so dirty and shallow.
Everybody has a type, something that they like about
I know,
the
but
person.
you're making it sexual. I'm not. You automatically put your head.
You made it sexual. You said I want to feel them. Like, what would you go off feeling?
I know.
I don't want to feel their fucking hand.
Wait, hold on.
He took it to the
I don't want to feel their hand. I want to feel ass.
Let me make my point now. You know what I would do? I wouldn't do any of those things.
Wait. Don't tell me. I think you would feel
Adam's apple. Their neck.
I look at one every day across from me.
I think you feel their back.
No.
Just randomly.
Because it's a telltale sign.
Oh, no, I know. You'd feel their wrist.
That's right.
I know.
You're exactly right.
I know. And I can tell them why.
I just want to feel their wrist.
And should I tell the audience why? This is how much I know you. Should I tell the audience why you would feel their wrist?
Why do you keep repeating yourself?
Is this how you got the job? He's like, let me see your hand.
That's how they introduce you.
Yeah, he wanted to measure my wrist.
Don't talk. I don't need to see you.
No, because the wrist is going to tell him the size of their body.
Boom.
What do you mean?
Small wrists, petite body. Big wrists, big body.
Okay, so you said we're shallow because I want to know if a girl has boobs or a butt, but you're going to feel her wrist to see if she's skinny or fat?
That's my type. Is that right?
So
that's my type.
So yeah, you're saying your type is they just have to be skinny. Or fit or petite. You just want a
I just
woman.
don't want to feel a big wrist.
You just want your girl.
I don't want a girl.
You want your girl.
I don't want her to have.
You want your girl to look like a woman. You want her body to look.
No,
feminine.
I don't want her to have a big wrist. Okay.
I don't. I just get mad because everyone always says that about me, that I have a type, and I don't feel like I have a type. They're always
you probably
like,
do.
Do I have a type if I'm preferring smaller wrists versus big wrists?
I think your type is if
so
they
I
are.
have a type, Charles.
If they
you
are,
don't have a type.
I don't have a type, Cara.
Yes, he does.
Yes,
If- okay. If the girl is has a good body, it doesn't have to be a perfect body, but a good body, a healthy looking body, then you would be attracted to them. If they do not have a healthy, good looking body, you would not be attracted to them.
Not asked.
Regardless of the face.
Unless they carry their big weight really well. Well, I have seen a couple of those.
Okay. What about, let's get out of body types and butts and boobs. Let's go to,
I
if you were
agree.
blind,
You guys are so nasty.
if you were blind though and you couldn't touch them,
Right. Oh,
what would it take? What would it take?
God, that's a good one. Did you hear what the question was?
Yeah, I did.
You're blind.
I'm blind.
You're blind.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So how are you going to determine that? Can we talk to you?
Yeah, you could talk.
I
else
can
can-
sense.
But no touching. Just
No
talk.
touching. Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch. Okay, in that case, I think the girl would have to make me. I would have to feel that person is either gives off a very strong personality, or she can make me laugh. In that fucking order. What's wrong with you, Cara?
I like how me
I've
and
never
Charles
seen
don't
this-
say anything to that.
No?
I was trying to think. You're saying that she has to have either a strong personality and make you laugh?
And or.
So that would be the one you're attracted to.
First, if she's strong, she'd have to. If she had a strong personality, and she didn't quite make me laugh as much as her personality being strong was more present, I would pick the strong personality.
But how's she going to make you laugh? Oh, so you just get to
By
have
the
a
way
conversation.
that I question her,
You're going to question her?
then we could talk to her. Didn't you, Charles?
What would you ask a girl to see if she can make you laugh?
What do you mean? We make each other laugh talking about animal cookies. Like it should be very easy to make somebody laugh. And if you can't make somebody laugh, then that's a red flag.
I could tell she was strong if I said
Okay.
something. Hold on. I could tell she was strong. If I asked the question in a way that was maybe something that she had to like really have an opinion about. She's strong. Because she has an opinion. I can feel that with people.
Okay, I can see that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't
What
know
kind of
about the
questions
laughing
would
thing.
you ask her if she's to find out if she's strong? Like which one's better, MySpace or Facebook? Go.
I don't really know.
Really?
You don't agree with the laughing thing? What would be yours then?
Who are you talking to?
Cara said she doesn't agree with the laughing thing, which is
No.
really
I
weird.
just don't know how he would get a girl to make him laugh.
Come on, Cara.
What? No, come on, Cara.
You whiz. I mean, even Charles knows that.
But if she doesn't know you yet,
I meant that with
how's she gonna
with
get you to
respect,
laugh?
Charles, by the way.
how is she going to get you to laugh? What are you going to laugh at?
I can talk to her and she makes me laugh. I talk to you and you make me laugh at stupid shit.
Yeah, but I don't think
And
that
that's just
I made you
because
laugh in
I
the
talk to
beginning
you,
because
and then
we
you come up with
built a
some stupid shit.
relationship.
What?
And we built a
That's
relationship.
not true.
so
I made
myself-
you. I remember us laughing a lot when we first met. Like the first
Who?
time, like me and homegirl.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
I guess that's true. Whatever, fine.
It's not that hard. I think you're thinking too hard about it.
Maybe.
It's not that
overthinking.
hard.
Maybe.
So how would you pick three guys if you couldn't see them?
Pick 3 guys or pick between 3
pick,
guys?
yeah, sorry, pick. Yeah, how would one win if you couldn't see their face?
I would probably be able to tell like strength and weaknesses. So it would be
You're
the
blind.
strongest guy.
You're blind.
No,
You're
I'm not
blind.
talking about physical appearance. Just be the strongest guy, the way that he speaks.
How does it?
Whether he comes off, he'd have to be strong.
Stop
manly.
copying me.
No, really, manly. I really like manly men. So
What does that sound like?
Yeah, right.
strong.
Hey, Cara. Hey. She's like that one. Oh my God, yes.
No, strong.
I love you, Cara.
No, that would definitely be weak.
Ooh, that's too strong.
Yeah.
Oh, are you getting deep right now? So you're not talking like. So okay, what's considered strong to you? Because I thought you were kind of being kind of shallow right now, but I think.
No, I'm talking about deep. I mean manly. Okay. For example.
Yeah, but in the world, manly probably doesn't mean what I think manly is.
That's a good point.
Manly means that he can take care of me.
How do you know that?
In what way?
The conversation, I would be able to tell.
So you would know, like, if somebody says, "Okay, I want all 3 of you to say, I really want to take care of you."
No, not by their voice.
Not by their voice.
I can talk to men. I can talk to men and get to know
blind.
them. I know. I can talk to men and get to know them, and I can just tell the weaker ones from the stronger ones.
How?
The ones that I can run all
Yeah,
over.
how I want to know this.
The ones
how.
that I could run all over compared to the ones that I couldn't.
How are we going to find that out in your little interview? That you can make that snap decision.
Just getting to know them and the choices they made in their
Is
lives.
this going to take a day?
You
or
said
two?
because they could, you
Getting to
could
know
run
them
over
and the
them.
choices
So
that they make in their lives. Okay, for example,
Okay,
one
here we
that's
go.
like, yeah, I don't know, I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I'm going through school and and then the one that's like, yeah, this is my plan. I'm doing this and I'm going to do it like this and this is how it's going to go. Like,
Guess
different
what?
Things like that.
Do you take age into consideration?
I was going to say,
No.
yeah, but those 2 people you just put 50-50 that they both don't make it 50-50. They both do make it successful.
Completely true. But guess what? Their mindsets are completely different.
How do you
Yeah,
know?
because we're all different. We're all different. That's why we don't have types. And not even to say, like, let's say the guy that was like, I don't know, I'm kind of going to school right now. What if he's successful and has his life completely ready in 2 years, but the other guy's 4 years? Just because they're saying that doesn't mean one of them's going to get there faster or not.
No.
Because I know everyone's like, have that mindset, like, I'm going to do it and I'm going to do it tomorrow. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool mindset. But it doesn't mean you're going to have it tomorrow at all.
I think it's honestly just a vibe that I get off of them. Like I've met a lot of
So
guys,
you really don't
and I
know.
really just
Oh,
it's
yeah?
just like, ooh, he kind of rubs off like a meek and weak. And
What kind of vibe does
guy.
Charles give you?
Charles is like he's just freaking. You're different, Charles.
Or the, ooh,
I like that.
Charles,
I
let me
like
translate-
that.
Let me translate that. Did you think that she was really pretty? I thought she had a really good personality.
Oh, like I hate when I show somebody a movie and they're like, no, or anything. When you show a girl something and they say that's cute, that means red flag.
Ooh.
That means they're so.
what?
That's a red flag when they're like, oh, that's cute. That means like
Oh, it's so cute.
red flags. Yeah, that's like they
Ugh.
don't like it. Yeah, they don't like it. They're not into it. No, but I try, not try, but I mean, I don't want to be like anybody else.
No, you're definitely not. That's what I mean. You're like totally different.
So that's
You're not on a
nice.
scale very easy.
The vibe is he's
You like-
totally different.
Like even Leo's admitted, you like. There's so much more to you than what you
Yeah, you're pretty deep.
than you
You're
portray.
more complex than you look.
With my blue hair and shit.
You can bag on me.
No, I love you guys. I love both of you guys. You guys are awesome. I love talking. I like this conversation. I think I don't know. I just think because the reason I was asking you so many questions is, Cara, because I think the world has like a weird look at what manly men are. Like my sister once, my youngest sister, she's like, like I like manly men, not like my brother, but like manly men. Like, and then I was like, what's a man? To my sister, I was like, tell me what a man is. And she's like, I don't know. Like my boyfriend likes lots of meats. And I'm like, lots of meats? That's what makes somebody, but,
No.
and that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people have like weird stuff, I feel like, in their head of what a manly man is.
Mine's the mindset. Their mindset has to be manly and strong.
I like that. That's a good one. That's not so shallow like a lot of other
Today's-
people's.
Today's male
is not
way different.
Is not manly. Hence why I just am still single, floating around here. Because, yeah, no.
I think what's happened is that they emasculated. Yeah, they made it sound bad to be a man.
I think there ain't no girly girls either, though. I think men and girls are kind of both like in a really shitty situation.
Oh, interesting. What is you said you don't think that there's very what kind of women?
Like just
Girly
I don't know,
girls.
like
Girly
yeah,
girls?
like, yeah, just like
What's a girly girl?
I want like you know, if there's a certain look or how a guy is supposed to be, there's definitely a certain way a girl's supposed to be, and it's not there anymore. Like almost every girl nowadays is just basically a $2 a month OnlyFans porn star.
Whoa, a $2 a month what?
Subscription to OnlyFans porn star.
Is that like a website?
Yeah, what is that, Charles?
Oh my God, you guys both don't know what OnlyFans is?
Is that a website?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, fuck. I don't even know. I don't feel like I have a lot of friends that do it, so I'm not trying to talk shit. Like, I feel like I should back. No, you know what? Fuck it. Like, this is what the podcasts are for. Like,
Wait, are you talking?
Don't let him off the hook.
Maybe I did see this. I think I was following a guy on Instagram, and then recently he put in his bio, and I want to say that it was maybe OnlyFans.
mm-hmm.
And
Probably.
because he's a fitness person, so I was like, oh, maybe this is his website. And I clicked it, and it did not look like a website. I went to like another profile that was blocked, and you had to pay monthly to see his pictures.
Yeah, but it's his pictures of his dick.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that that's what that probably was, but that's the only person I've seen with that.
No,
like, what
it's
is this?
very, very, I have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of friends. Like, you basically, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily be nasty or sexual, or it's basically up to you, but 99% of it is for like other pictures in lingerie or naked pictures or actual like sex, and you know, you just charge people like 10, 15, 20.
But couldn't
$25
people
a
take
month.
pictures of those pictures?
Yeah
Doesn't seem like a very safe way to do that.
Look how fast, how smart you were. Like how fast you're like, whoa, that's going to be for the whole internet to have forever. Yeah, exactly. But these people are like, I will do anything to get $50 in 5 minutes.
Wow,
I'm like,
$50 in 5 minutes?
No. People are making like hundreds of thousands a year.
What?
Yeah.
If Cara quits this job, I'm gonna have to have you come over.
Yeah. They're making hundreds of thousands a year. Like this is becoming a huge thing. That's why I know at least 50 people that do it. Like it's like taking over the world. Like it's a huge. People are making tons of money.
Serious question.
Huh.
I know what you're gonna say, but you're gonna be lying. But I know what you're gonna say. But
What?
Answer seriously.
What?
Because I think we all have a price. And it's like, and I think, and this goes. I'm really talking about more about morality.
You just see me over here just kind of thinking, and you're like, what is she thinking of right
So if you can make $1 million doing the stuff that Charles is talking about on camera,
I would suck dick for $1 million.